stream has started. Welcome to the Mutant Epoch. We are on episode, I have no idea anymore.
1918.
1918.
It's 18.
18, 19? 18. I have it written as 18.
1819, the best year.
1918. The war is over.
Okay, good. I failed already at presentation, so I'm glad we're already there. So I'm just going to pick my nose and we'll just carry on. I have us on right now the tank screen. I've added a couple things to the right-hand side. I think I should probably look at that. Yeah. So you can see on the right-hand side, going forward, I'm going to try to put all the tables that are most commonly used in combat. So we have the strike modifier table, missile combat table, called shot table, critical results in strike table. I have the called shots on here twice. I can delete that one. And then also have the hazard check table. So let me know if those are scaled up correctly or if I should add a different table or another table. Probably death dying. We don't usually use that one that often though.
You say that and you've jinxed us.
I mean, yeah, you're right. That's true.
We're about to be.
Yeah. So that was the other thing we capped off on last week is I've been doing more on the design side of things for Mutant Epoch to make this more of a skirmish war game with its existing rule systems. I'm not really trying to change anything. I'm just trying to bring that same, that brain and that energy of a skirmish game to the way that the game is played at this kind of higher class level. And the first two experiments, we've done some new iterations on that one. And this is not its final form. We'll find the flaws in this one and adjust again. But right now we have no grid. It's going to be using measuring tools. We'll see how that goes, wrong or right. It's going to be using a lot of the drawing tools, which we've already used in the past to like show who's shooting what and lining up things or boxing stuff out or describing like alterations to the terrain. But that's assuming we get to that point. Because the last time we left the players off, you guys were in Pitford, which I'm going to move the map back to that location. There it is. We're going over. And you had bought up pretty much all the ammo you could find. If I'm being honest here.
You're probably still busting.
Yeah. Well, it's because the ammo, okay, unlike Overpass, where most market stores, I have it ruled that they change over once a week, Pitford has a lot more stuff coming out of the Wastelands, and so it's daily. That those things can get reset for like who has what, unless it's specified in the book that such and such a location is only like once a week or once a month. I don't think there's any place like that except for maybe it might be for Deadeye's gunsmithy, just for ammunition, but that might just be the reloading time. Beyond that, I think we're good. And we had stepped off at wanting to scout out this tank and seeing if it had an EM field that could like potentially knock out any scrambling or hacking systems you tried to put into it. And the logic was that it was a weapon made in an era where the soldiers fighting it would have had that technology. And so presumably it has countermeasures to that. Now the tank is old. It hasn't existed that long, and so it's going to have its own quirks and damages that are going to make it different than those original systems. And those are also things you need to kind of figure out and discover. Because every single one of these things, after so many hundreds of years, is going to develop quirks. Maybe it doesn't turn that well. Maybe its speed can only, you can only get up to a certain gear. Maybe it has one of its optical sensor nodes is blind or can't see in a certain spectrum. And that'll be things to try to figure out to identify weaknesses and take advantage of them before that gun tracks you and blows your brains off. Away. Disintegrates you. So who wants to do what in the town before stepping off? I should probably take my notebook out.
Pretty good idea. For Colonel's rifle, I can't quite remember. Did this come with a scope, or is it basically just iron sights?
His 50 cal?
Yeah.
That one was scoped.
That's a scope? Okay.
Yeah, that one, because you get the full plus 70 to that one.
Alright.
Matter of fact, the really evil cannon, really big melty face one that irradiates people, that our android can use without irradiating themselves, also has scope.
Good to know.
Well, it's a good thing he's here.
Yeah. So when Ara gets here, if he gets here, we can have him fire that gun, or someone can just take the chance at the irradiation exposure each time they fire it. But there's a chance something happens.
Tank that a couple times. That's fine. Okay, so I also picked up an Android off camera. Do I have to get that programmed, or does that already come pre-programmed? Or...
It'll come programmed with its base, the core programming it's supposed to have for its role. What kind of Android did you buy?
It was a clerical.
Clerical droid? Yeah, so it's going to have the base clerical droid. So the clerical droids can also double as pleasure models, and also do household choice.
Perfect.
Yeah, they don't typically have like all of the beauty or skin aesthetics as a pleasure model, but they can still kind of like fill in that role if you're feeling kind of raunchy for robot.
I think I rolled pretty good on this one though. It's at like a 54.
Oh, pristine, really good appearance.
Yeah.
That could also just mean there's really clean lines too. It's just well made, well manufactured.
Depends on what you're into.
Yeah,
maybe
you
you
real
watched heavy metal and you're all about that one robot girl.
Yeah.
Oh god, now I got Sammy Hagar stuck in my head again. I got that out. I lose. Damn it! I had that out of my head too.
That'll learn you.
One-way ticket to midnight. Okay. So if you got that droid, what are you gonna do with the droid, with the clerical droid? Is it literally just doing clerical things?
Yeah, it's going to basically be a personal servant for a colonel in more ways than one. But I've got an idea. It's going to bring it along for the scouting mission.
I can't recall.
And,
do they have barter?
I don't think they do, no.
Well, you can program it with barter if you want to. You get somebody that can do programming.
That might be a good idea.
Yeah, social skills are things you
might
can
be able to do it.
You can give robots. Yeah.
That has the equivalent of Computer 3, so it's possible.
He's definitely our best bet right now without not including like maybe a shopkeeper or something.
There's one guy in town that has Computer 5. It's in the book, but I don't know what he would charge.
Yeah.
A few thousand.
Yeah, I think Ned would probably be our best bet.
It's not so much the programming that's going to cost you that much. It's going to be the program itself, because it's going to be like a data disk with a bunch of like
all
an
the
operating system
information.
and all the information you need in order to have like somebody who can do bartering. And you can upload other skills into these androids as long as they have the capacity to do so, or the the hard drive space. Some of them actually do have like a limitation on how many skills they can learn. But I don't think a clerical is one of them.
No, apart from like just some technician skills and the erotic arts, that's basically all they do.
Yeah. No technical skills. It's pretty good.
Yeah. Hey, she's actually got a D2 in computer skills, so that's good.
Oh, she can do her own programming.
Yeah, right. That might not be such a good thing, actually.
Yeah, probably not. Toggle that feature off.
Yeah.
Kill all humans. Yeah.
It's like,
Squeezing too tight. Oh!
how could this have possibly gone wrong?
Right. So
How much was it to send a message out? I'm sorry.
Oh, it wasn't too much. If I had listened to the
think it
last
was
of
about 14 silver tops.
14 sounds right.
Okay,
I
I'll
think
go
that
with 14.
may have included like when I was getting a response. Have you?
Oh yeah, sending a boy out. Yeah, 10 silver for the send out message, 4 silver to have the person come back and deliver it, or you have to go over there and pick it up.
Nah, he's just gonna send. Roko's just gonna send a message out again to. He's gonna send it out to Tabby saying, "Hey, we're gonna go fight a tank. Might definitely die. If I don't write back in like a couple weeks, sorry." XOXO loves hugs and kisses. Yeah, just a heart, but like in binary code.
Yeah, you're gonna get back a message. It's like a tank. Wait a minute. Where? How? How many? It's gonna be.
Yeah, it'll take a week, so it's fine.
It's gonna be it's gonna be an angry woman who's gonna be messaging you back about this. Now, you do know there's some anti-vehicle weapons that you've seen inside Pitford that are locked up, and you do have a pretty clever thief. Do you want to try to get him?
Oh, you're talking to Lind? Yeah, hell yeah, he'll try.
Yeah.
I mean, if the party requests, he would. He is definitely sticky-fingered enough to try.
Not here.
Like what?
No.
Like what? I want to know whether it's worth the risk.
Oh yeah, like Lind would be on the same boat. Like, what kind of anti-armor is these? A couple grenades, or is this like?
Well,
a
you know,
rocket
Jedi
launcher?
Gunner, they have a rocket launcher. They had it locked up in the vault. You've seen them taking it out and working on it and putting it back away, usually using it as a reference piece. And there are rockets available in there as well. They sell. They have a couple of them for sale. 'Cause remember they were upscaling one that was busted. That might have been something we talked about.
I'll be back.
That might have been something we talked about offline, but it was basically Deadeyes. They had a rocket launcher that was broken, and they were trying to sell it. And they had other parts that they had like a good one, and they had rockets to sell that nobody wanted them because you guys had already given your rocket launcher away.
Yep.
That's part of the deal that you had further south.
Lind can definitely try to take that if party's on board with that.
I'm again. I ain't saying no.
So you know,
Worst
Jedi.
case scenario, we get our PP slapped. Best case scenario, rocket.
Well,
Don't know, Lynn.
the PP slap is going to be the heavy combat that is the security unit inside Deadeyes. So it's going to be a laser in the face.
So either way, brig heavy combat. I see this as an absolute win.
It's like, I see no problems here.
So wait, I gotta take a rocket launcher off a robot?
No, it's in a vault, but you have to get past the robot. Now, the robot has 2 battery packs, and it seems to be hooked up to another power supply embedded in the wall. So let me go over to Deadeyes.
Take a trial run, send in the small robots for the hacking spree.
Lind has a couple ideas.
Yeah, there's a heavy combot mounted at the ready on the opposite side of the main entrance. This robot is permanently perched on a steel catwalk to which it is affixed, as it has no legs and instead serves as a sort of independent
I remember that.
autonomous gun turret. It has a heavy laser carbine hooked up to a dual power pack generator built into the wall. And that generator is powered by a solar array on the roof. Now, this entire area is sealed up and welded. You only have one entrance, and that's the front door. Because, you know, there are no fire or safety codes in the Mutant Epoch. So logically, you'd have
Well,
to
now I
do
know Medic's
something.
character.
Yeah, you'd have to do something to the combat before you entered it, before you were in there at nighttime if you were trying to steal it, or steal it in broad daylight. Somehow. So how do you get rid of, how do you pull off this heist?
Lind gets his little gang together.
Hey there, boss, what's up?
All right. I need you to get all the pails and buckets you can get. Fill it all up with sand, powder, chalk, whatever. Stuff that sticks in the air for a long time, all right?
All right. Bucket,
Then you-
sticks, and sand. Got it.
Sure. And because then you and your gang are gonna go in that gun shop and start throwing that shit all in the air until it's nice and smoky. I'm overthinking it. We just need smoke, really.
Okay, smoke. We can do that. So, you don't want us to start a fire, though, huh?
Maybe.
No, I got an idea. So, there's this powder on the north side of the city. It's basically like moon dust. At least that's what the stories say moon dust is like. You throw that stuff into the air, there's just be powder everywhere. And I think inside there they got fans and stuff, so it'll just kick it up even worse.
Perfect. That's exactly what I need you kids to get. And as much as you can, just make it so hard for anyone to see anything in there.
All right. Yeah, we can do that. It's pretty easy.
But the time I need you kids to do that is when you see the eggheads in there. Take out that big rocket launcher, okay?
All right.
That's when you go in. When they put it down on the table. Make sure you make a ruckus and distract them all and be as loud as possible. Your kids, I'm fairly certain they won't shoot you.
Nah, we go over there all the time and cause a little bit of mayhem. It'll be fine. We'll do this, all right. So we cause up a ruckus, get it all dusty so that nothing can be seen, and then we scram.
Exactly. You go do that, all right?
All right. You gotta, so, like, how do we tell you it's going down?
I'm gonna be over there.
Okay, all right.
I'm be scoping it out, all right?
All right. So he sends his boys out to go get buckets, anything they can get, any containers. They grab up that. And then what he comes back to you with is powdered concrete. It's the pulverized remains of concrete that have been irradiated, blasted, smashed, and ground into a powder. And this stuff will just hang in the air. It's basically like taking talcum powder and throwing it out. It's just gonna suspend, especially in any place that has active air.
It's perfect, exactly what Lind wanted.
So he gets his little bastards. They set up one guy near the door to watch people coming in and out. There's no windows, and so they rely on kind of like one going in and getting kicked out to see what's going on, which kind of agitates the guards a bit, that these kids keep wandering in and out. And so they're paying attention to the doors a bit. And when they do finally take out, because they take out this gun all the time, because people ask to see it, people want to buy it, they're using it for reference material, like sizing things up or trying to get one piece to work with another one. They have it out on a table, it's in the back, it's basically just up against the wall, someone's working at it, and all pandemonium breaks loose. Apparently, in their little back and forth getting kicked out bullshit fiasco, they were depositing buckets under tables. They were smuggling in the goods so they didn't have to run in with all of them at once.
Oh my god, that's brilliant.
And so when they start charging in, their little fiasco that they're doing, it doesn't make any damn sense to you. There seems to be talking about some kind of vote that's going on. And they're like, hey, come on, come over here. You want to vote for the New Republic Party, don't you? Come on, who's going to sign? They have really tattered up flags. That they have a flagpole that's made of some kind of shiny brass. There's you hear distressed noises outside. And someone's like, give me back my flag, you little shits. And he's like, yeah, who's going to sign up for the party? Let's go. They just powder everywhere. Shit's getting thrown everywhere. Things are going in the air. But they're like, oh god, no, it's a riot, run! And it just, everyone's confused. Nobody knows what's happening. People are reaching for guns, and nobody can see shit. And you have that combot who's now, you can see a light coming out from its own optical array, and it's trying to scan through all of that debris, and it can't see shit. It's just circling.
At that point, yeah, Lindhead would have already snuck in when the initial chaos would break out, and he's going straight for that table. So taking more I guess a C-shaped path, so not a beeline, trying to go around and kind of go for it.
Oh yeah. So we're gonna use a hazard check for stealth.
Oh fuck yeah.
Obviously, it's going to be a little bit easier, so you're going to go 2 categories easier because of the panic and just the lack of line of sight.
You pull up his sheet.
And that's going to be skills. Not even determination tables. Stealth table. So we're looking for pilfer.
Oh, even better. All right, let me pull it up. Let's see. That's an agility-based check, or is that accuracy?
Agility.
Okay. That's right, lockpicks accuracy. Okay.
Yeah, page 51.
Thank you. I know, fun time for the rest of the party. Sorry. I'll hurry up here. Hey, Pilfer.
Or
Is that like... That's
Stealing
right,
things off of the top of the table.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, pilfering, stealing things off of like a table.
Yeah, no, I can't seem to find that that on the table. I see steal from pack, cut coin, remove watch. I have the right
it's under
book.
stealth,
Oh,
sorry.
that's stealth. Okay, you want stealth, not pickpocket.
Oh, I'm so genius.
Page
Thank you.
51, yeah.
No, that should be under on its red link.
Yeah, that's pip. I'm not trying to take something. Okay, pilfer. And you said 2 categories easier.
Yeah.
All right, pilfer at that. All right, so that boosts up to A at the first category. In the second category, would I get like a reroll?
Star.
Okay, cool. That's what I like to hear.
So in the Mutant Epoch book, a lot of skills, once you've exceeded a certain level at them, you just get rerolls on hazard checks. That's how that is ruled out. And it's represented as just an asterisk next to the rank of it.
All right, that'd be a successful check.
Sweet. So you're able to pilfer that rocket launcher. Now, what do you have to case that in?
Let's see.
Did you forget the getaway bit?
No. He has stuff. Don't worry.
He doesn't have to have it as if he can come up with something clever. I mean, he has means,
your
mode of
pants.
opportunity.
Yeah, that's
ladies. Because he has his backpack on him and also his woolen blanket. He's gonna wrap it up in the woolen blanket and then kind of stick it on his backpack to kind of look like a bedroll.
Nice.
And then he's gonna, while doing that, he's also looking around for any rockets just lying about. I mean, worst case scenario, he'll just have to buy some, but...
There's well, fortunately for you, there was 2 of them out because somebody looked like they were about to buy it.
Oh, hell yeah, he'll take those too. I can roll again if needed.
Yeah, you'll have to pilfer those as well.
1 per rocket or just 1 for
Just
the
the one roll.
rockets?
Yeah, 1 for the 2 rockets.
That passes easily.
All right, so you managed to scoop up the 2 rockets on your way out with a lucky, rockets, bam, into the pack they go, and you're out. The kids are running and screaming. One of them has been yoked up by some security officer, probably just a gunsmith. He's got to be like, oh shit, you're gonna pay for this. He's like, come on, let me go. And some other kid comes over with just a shiv and stabs him in the balls. Just,
Oh my god.
blood's all over the ground. He's like, run for it! And they just breaking off in different directions. The guy's on the ground moaning, blood pouring out all over the place on that concrete powder. He's like, oh god, my nuts, they stabbed me! It's probably a shallow
You get
cut.
that
You
on
don't
them
see,
big jobs.
you're not seeing gushing blood everywhere. Probably got him in the leg or something.
Lynn's over
Get it
it.
in your nuts.
Yeah. Unless he's got giant testicles. I mean, that's a possibility in this world. It's gonna be like Randy Marsh in the episode where he microwaved his balls. Just get a little cancer, Stan. It's a little bit of cancer. Stupid.
With that, is there a known pool of water or something, or a place to get laundry done?
Okay, yeah. I mean, a lot of the motels offer laundry services, not surfaces. Jesus. Sister Beth's have its own laundry area, but a majority of it is being done in Orvax Way and Rubbleview Street, in the townhouses. It's just good wives that have a little place where they're yeah, I'll wash your laundry for you.
All right, so what Lind will do is he's gonna go quickly back to the Prospect Inn, unwrap his stolen goods, and ask someone to take it immediately. Barring anyone volunteering, Rolko will, of course, take it. He's not scared of anyone.
He's a living tank.
So Roke will take the rocket launcher and rockets, and then since those are wrapped up, I'm assuming there's not a lot of powder on them.
Correct. Yeah, they'd only be a little
But
bit.
Lind would be covered in powder at this moment because he took the time to wrap everything up carefully. So he's going to go find one of those ladies and pay them however much they want, and some more to also keep quiet about where the powder came from.
Yeah, so 3 silver sees her silence, your Linen's. So basically, you're like in an alleyway between like 4 houses that are grouped together, and they have like a small open area where just the housewives come together and they just launder everyone's clothing. It's just a big old bucket with some like questionable brown water where they're just kind of cleaning things out with some lysine.
Perfect. And Lind will just kind of sit sunbathing.
Yeah, sitting on a chair in the dark underneath a phosphorescent light, smoking a pipe while a bunch of old ladies gossip and do your laundry.
Today was a good day.
Welcome back, Thug.
Yep.
Linda managed to not get killed.
Woohoo!
And if you lost a couple kids, it was worth it.
Oh yeah, yeah. He'll have to find them later and get them their pay too.
So you managed to get yourself an anti-vehicle weapon. Not
Is
bad.
that the rocket launcher?
Yep, with 2
That's true.
rockets.
Better than nothing. Now we can just roll decent on the percentile dice.
Yeah, that's the other thing is Linda's gonna probably look around for rockets for sale.
Okay. So obviously, if you go back in the Dead Eyes and you're asking like, "Hey, do you have any rockets for sale?"
He actually yeah, he's not gonna do. And the other thing is he wants someone else completely to ask to, with promise that he'll spot them for any extra money it costs. Because he's trying to distance himself from any one who may have seen him covered in powder to like then suddenly trying to ask for rockets. You know, he's trying to distance himself at the moment.
So you're gonna find some patsies to do it for you.
Yeah,
I've got a silly idea.
What is your
Okay.
silly idea?
I'm gonna go through some of the rubble and trash around the area, and I'm gonna junk craft a fake rocket launcher out of like a tube of pipe
Nice.
and like basically a shitty wood handle with like, you know, string metal for like the trigger, and hand it to Sancho. Here you go, man. Now you look like you was. There's a reason you buying rockets. Oh yeah, that'll work. I got this, man. I
I
go
like
get
it.
rocket.
It makes someone have to take an intelligence check, and they have to have relic knowledge to know if it's not a rocket launcher or not.
Yeah.
Because honestly, a
That'd be
rocket
fun.
launcher is just a tube with a firing actuator, you know? So that's all it is. And so what he just created would be passable as a junk crafted rocket launcher.
It's obviously not gonna work, but that's okay.
I mean,
All that matters is that it distracts people enough to think that we owned this rocket launcher before coming into town.
again, it's one of those things. People have relic knowledge to know when something isn't a relic. And there's plenty of cobbled together weapons around here. I mean, we've all seen zip guns.
Yep.
Like, they don't look like weapons half the time, but you know it's a gun when you see it because of that profile. I'm also going to ask, does anybody have Disguise Artist?
No.
No.
Oh wait, actually, thought one of my players did. I guess it. Oh my god, it's Rocco. He has Disguise Artist.
That's insane.
So don't forget that you can use Disguise Artist to disguise Lynn to go in and go ask about rockets.
Now we're having Sancho do it.
You can disguise Sancho too.
Please note, it's not. I'm not the greatest, but all right, here we go.
I know what you mean.
And it's literally like the poncho and sombrero that Raiden has in Metal Gear Revengeance. That's all he's wearing is his disguise.
You have
Perfect.
one skill point in this.
That's all he has. Yeah.
You know what? Rocco used it, so on his next level up, he is able to actually improve Disguise Artist.
Perfect.
Rocco's
Look at
hidden
that.
skill. So heading over
Alright,
to so you're hitting up all the relic dealers, I take it.
Yep.
So let's see how many other rockets that we find in Hitford at this time. So I'm gonna roll a d4. 4 of them. Holy shit, there was a bunch. So
Nice.
lying about all the different relic dealers are 4 rockets that are for sale right now.
Sweet.
Now I am also gonna see if you are recognized as Sancho. So I got 20 in the general intelligence for this as a type C check. And let's see what we get. Go back to the so D100. That's a 79. That is a no. Nobody recognizes Sancho.
My name is Salvatore.
Nameless stranger.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's
Not
perfect.
Sancho. That's my.
Not Sancho.
Can't believe a sombrero and poncho fucking worked.
You're not Sancho. You're Sancho.
Yeah. See.
Don't laugh at that. I don't deserve that. That was awful.
Taking it.
Did not laugh.
Nor should anybody. Okay. You know, I'm trying to remember, what was the cost of a single one of these things? I don't even know if it had a cost.
Yeah, I'm trying to find it.
A rocket?
I don't think there are relics.
Maybe under the actual relics break.
Page.
Yep, man, I should go to page 100 where all the other stuff, where all the relic information is.
Yeah, that's where I'm at looking. I mean, it seldom
Wow.
includes a price value.
It's not even like the ammo in
Yeah,
page 200.
Yeah, the launcher itself is the thing that costs the most. When it's probably should be inverted. It should be the rockets themselves cost that much, not the launcher.
All right, I got it.
Oh, you found the cost of an actual rocket?
Yep, page 212.
I was just going to relic determinate.
8-5 explosives. Battle rocket, 7 kilograms. Cost is 500 plus D1000 silver.
Damn.
Very good. Oh yeah, I forgot about these tables.
That's where I always look if I can't find a cost for a relic.
Yeah. So 15. So D1000. Let's see what that's going to cost you. Let's so yeah, 499, dead in the middle. So 999 silver for 1 battle rocket.
Getting a discount.
Remember, Lynn said he would help cover anything.
Best part of the Great Sunshine, he is spent. Thing.
Lind also could perhaps acquire these rockets via other means again.
Or campaigning.
All right, so we're looking at roughly a K a pop.
Yeah.
All right, no problem. Bye.
Okay, Sancho buys them up. 4 battle rockets. On top of the 2
Thanks,
you already
man.
have. You're walking out with 6 battle rockets. Not bad.
Appreciate you, man. Hey, quick question.
Do you
got
have a
a
sister? Yeah, there it is. Get out of my
No.
store. No.
No, okay.
He's like, you just bought all my battle rockets. Sister, I'm gonna go find a woman here to be my sister, and you can have her.
Sweet.
I sold my sister last week.
Tragic.
So
All
with
right, run
that,
back with the others.
yeah, you've got it in the bank. So you've got your rockets.
Oh, before I head out, hey man, you want to buy a rocket launcher?
Yeah, he'd buy a okay. Yeah, he would buy a rocket launcher.
Really? Here you go. Here is a totally not plastic tube.
Okay, so
Fucking shit.
it is somebody who has relic knowledge. Obviously, because he's working in a relic shop, so he sees it. But again, he has to pass an ink check to realize it's not a scrap piece of shit.
Okay.
So
What you think, man?
what was
nice,
how many skill points in Junkcrafter?
4, I believe.
4.
Holy shit.
How much scrap did you have? What kind of scrap did you use?
Mostly the general scrap.
Use general
The one
scrap.
that made general scrap. I think 1 kilogram of electrical scrap I have on me I could use to make it seem like it functions.
Yeah, because again, if you can make it work. Make it work. If you've got robotic scrap, which robotic scrap counts for all the other scraps.
Nah, I'm not sure I want to take the robotic scrap for that. So I'll just go with
Considering how much
would
money you'd
Smokey
get for
have
this?
would Smokey have mechanical scrap?
Probably.
Yeah.
I have to find my own document that I posted in the Mutant Epoch Discord earlier in the week that I wrote up with all the different scraps.
Hooray.
Oh, sorry, what do you look for? I have it right now.
Oh, my scrap tables.
Yeah, I'm looking at it.
Yeah, for a pipboard.
Junk and computer or robotic.
Yeah, no limit on junk. He wanted robotic, so 10% chance that there's robotic.
Oh, I see.
Nope.
Okay, so they got no robotic. Computer is 15% and electrical is 50%. Mechanical 95%.
No on the electrical. Yes on the mechanical.
And
And
junk's
what was the other
100%.
50? Oh, junk gets 100%.
No, 100% for junk. It's always there. Yeah, electrical is 50, mechanical is 95%. So the kilogram amount of
Oh, nice.
mechanical.
And I've got electrical and mechanical.
Yeah, the mechanical amount they have is D1000 plus 200 because finding just ruined cars is easy. They're everywhere out there in the Great Ruins. It's just finding ones with working motors. And so if you're going to use mechanical scrap for this, you can make a convincing one because then it's going to have all of the properties needed to fire
Like
a
a
rocket.
functional trigger, etc.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Well,
And
then
per kilogram for mechanical scrap is... They sell it at base value 3d10 plus a 20 silver.
But Smokey, come on, we boys, man. Think about it. How many of you boys I bring home?
All right, fair enough. He'll sell it to you for 15 silver plus 20, so 35 silver a kilogram.
Oh, nope.
Now you just gotta match the weight of the battle rocket in combined scrap in order to like make this thing.
All right. Heading back up.
And that's you making a zip gun too. If you want to make a junk crafted AK-47, this is how you do it.
And the one good for like a shot.
Yeah, you just need gunsmithing.
Hey, look at that.
Django has gunsmithing, so he can make it work.
All right. Rocket. 6 kill. All right. I can afford
So
that.
a day of work, you've got the junk, you're able to make, which it does work. Now I want to get that through. This weapon works. You're selling a functional battle rocket launcher. It might not work all the time. There's always a chance. There's a 1% chance per shot it just fails. It just breaks down. Any junk crafted item, there's always a 1% chance they fail.
Well, I guess we could still technically use this.
Yeah.
Split up the rockets between between two.
Now, the value of any junk crafted weapon is always dramatically reduced. But do you want to keep it? Or do you want to sell it?
Team?
What do you guys think?
We sent Sancho on his own. What would Sancho really do here? We made a mistake sending Sancho on his own.
How much you give me for this?
So
Make it worth my time, man.
he's only going to buy it for 1/3 of the value of a battle rocket.
One third.
At the going rate,
Yeah.
so 300.
For a
No, the rocket launcher.
for the
No,
rocket
sorry,
launcher.
not the ammo. The rocket launcher,
Oh, okay. Right, yeah, all right.
which is worth a lot more.
I was gonna say.
So the rocket launcher is worth 4,000 plus 3D1,000. It'd be worth a lot.
yeah, so I got 5,000 or no, I'm sorry, 4,000. So 6,471 divided by 3. So we'd get about a little over about 100 or 1,491 silver.
I mean, for a day's work, that's pretty good. And it didn't really take you much scrap to put it together. And this is yeah. The scrap crafting isn't really like there's a lot of information in the book, but it's never really like brought into the attention of the players of like how useful it can be. And I didn't really harp on it enough, I guess. But thank you,
what,
Beans, earlier in the week of asking me about my scrap tables that I had made years ago, and because we're using them.
You're welcome.
Tell you what, man, you give me how about I come back to you in like 2, 3, maybe 5 days. See if that offer's still on the table, okay?
He agrees. He's gonna want to take it for a test run, see if it fires. He's not gonna use an ammo with it. He's gonna use a dud.
Oh, okay. You want to try it, man?
Yeah, he wants to give it a shot.
You try it right now.
So he's gonna load it up with a charge round. He's gonna load it up with charged round. They're gonna dry fire it and see if the firing mechanism works and it actually does all the things it has to do. So let's roll a D100 and hopefully not roll a 1. No, 100. 100. 100's critical fail. 12. It works really well. He is impressed with your craftsmanship. What's the gunsmithing?
For Django?
Yeah.
Let's see, what is my gunsmith? Django's gunsmithing is 2, I think.
2.
Yeah, 2.
Yeah. So he's like, this is a trigger. It works. You know, it does exactly because a rocket launcher, again, it's not a complicated mechanism. A lower receiver and a tube. Does not take much. The gas exchange system is the tube is open in the back. Ooh.
Yeah.
There isn't a whole lot
Time
going
the
on
fire
there.
comes out. Pretty
Yep.
badass, man.
So, not a complicated item to me. He's like, all right, yeah, it works. And he will, if you come back in a few days and it still passes a dry fire test, they'll buy it.
Yeah, no problem, man. All right. I will return back with my wares for the others. Here you go. I got the rockets. And dude said he'll buy this when we done with it.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
Good work, Sancho.
Yeah. What'd I do?
Yeah, that's gonna be good if we can't take it down, take it over, take it down instead.
Yeah. I mean, fuck it.
Good to have a backup
Yeah.
plan.
Shoot the shit out of those tracks. Make him mobile.
All right. Let's see. We should probably divvy up who's using the rocket. I'd recommend one of our bigger guys.
We also need our best shot to do it. If only an android was here.
Sorry, man. I've texted. I've called.
Damn it. I'm not the goodest shot here. I don't like guns.
Yeah, that's fair.
That Kurt could only shoot because the gun does all the work for him.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, who's our best shot?
Ain't Django good with pistols? I don't know how he is with Big Goom.
Let's see. So I can tell you that Thud, with 0 skill in rockets, would have a base strike value of 86.
There's our man.
Okay. Let me take a look at the book.
Yeah, I'll go for that.
Well, are you sure somebody has better than that? He doesn't even have very good accuracy.
Yeah, I want to see what Roko's would actually be. What's the bonus? What's the bonus to the?
Huh? That's without counting anything for a bonus for.
Oh yeah. Let's see.
Otherwise, rocket launcher is a +10.
All right, so 96.
Oh, for anyone who's wondering, zip guns are level 3 in Junkcrafter, which is what he basically made. He made a zip rocket launcher.
Sweet.
It kind of boggles my mind.
Any gun is good.
The musket weapons are locked at 4, 5, and 6. Reusable ones.
Yeah, anything that's gonna have compression that it has to deal with is gonna be harder to make. The rocket launcher doesn't have to deal with any kind of compression. There's no gas exchange. It's a simpler weapon, single shot.
I mean, I guess it kind of makes sense if you're just relying on the junk crafter skill, but it says you also need the gun crafting skill to make them usable. Muskets at level 6. It's nuts. It's crazy.
Yeah, you need everything.
Maybe
Or
we
you get
should
the
have
single
sold
shot
up
ones.
light laser cannon. Now I'm thinking about it.
I mean, that was
needed
what,
the
like a
XP.
town ago.
I told you we should go take over Gale Spit and we get it back.
Okay, you sold me. Let's go do that.
Told you.
Take over.
We're getting the O'Finney clan and
We
we're
want
taking
our own
over.
town. We want our own town, damn it.
The
we can
O'Finney
rename
clan's
it to
got
something
nothing.
less gross.
Yes. Rokoville.
Gale vomit.
Rockoville,
That's
Thud Stud. We got a few name options.
I actually like Thud Stud.
Stud farm.
Thud Stud. Alright, that's the new name of a Gale Spit.
Alright, let's go. I'm already sold. I don't like those guys anyway. Fuck them.
I'll make the Gale Spit battle map
too.
for the
I mean,
future.
remember, Gale Spit, like one of the O'Finneys did kill like 2 or 3 of our people. She was
true.
That's true. Yeah.
That is true.
You guys are heroes of Gale Spit. You're gonna rise up against the O'Finney clan. Take it over.
You got more heroes.
The common people will probably praise us for it.
Seize the means of production.
The O'Finneys aren't exactly benevolent dictators.
No, they are not.
We could, if we don't have any one of us ruling the place, we could have like a freaking, we could have a Patsy, and it could be that lady, that, you know, the big lady, the one that got to get a running start if I want to go with.
Oh God,
What
no.
was her name?
Are you the masseuse or the
Yeah, the masseuse.
She seems like she'd be good at government.
Oh God, no.
government? I was thinking the roving doctor might be a key.
Oh, that'd be good too.
She's a good
She ought
one.
to be smart.
All we have to do is like chain her down so she doesn't wander. That's how that works, right?
You're
I
bad
don't
people.
think so.
I had a brother with restless leg syndrome. We just cut it off. It's not being a problem.
I don't care who wants to kill who. At that little fucking kid, Ilfany, he's fucking mine. All right.
Oh yeah. The son. What who's torturing those prostitutes? Yeah. He's a dead man walking.
Wait, weren't we trying to take out a tank or something?
Yeah.
Oh, I want the
Kill
laser cannon.
slavers.
Oh, that's true.
Before it'll be fine.
It's like every game. It's like, no, we're going on a pirate adventure.
What if we managed to take over the tank and then we drive the tank down to Gale Spit?
I thought that's what we were gonna do.
Oh, that's an even gooder idea. I like that.
That is a good idea.
That's a gooder idea.
Think about it,
Sancho
man.
is the team leader.
What?
That's why Sancho's team leader.
Anybody else want some tacos? I'm hungry.
His brief spells of lucidity keep us on track.
No. All right. Well, I guess we got everything we need. We should probably still do that recon you wanted, right?
Yeah.
That sounds like a good idea.
You have everything you need, Ned? To get this done? Okay.
I think we got as much as we can go with.
So I guess we'll see if it starts shooting at me. Okay.
All right.
Don't the tech skills come with like a tech kit or something like that you automatically
toolbox.
get? Toolbox, basically, yeah.
Yeah.
So I presume I have that since I had started with 3 tech skills. So.
Yeah. You start with
Do you
the
need,
tools
like,
you
a
need to
computer?
use that skill. Jesus.
Do you need like a computer or something so you can try hacking it?
Probably.
I know a guy who's selling them.
Yeah, I don't know if just any old computer would do it. We would need a hacking computer, and days aren't so easily to come
Who
by.
has the command android?
Oh yeah, Ned got that.
Yeah, Ned was working on that. You were working on that, Ned. Remember, we gave it to you.
You gave it to him, but he hasn't been working on it. He's been working on the sand crawler all week.
Right. So
But it has
when-
the
It's in the storage bin with the other
have it.
parts.
so the command android had an interface screen.
Yeah, I didn't destroy that part.
And it was capable of controlling other robots remotely.
Yep, that sounds like a good option.
But it had a limited bandwidth range.
Well, let's see if we can roll some dice to see if there's a transmitter in town.
Wait, what? Do we still have one of the robots?
You
still have all the
Heavy
robots.
combat.
You got the Hubicon bots.
Wouldn't they have like the receiver?
They would.
Since he was commanding them.
Yeah.
So like we could take that out. I can go slap it into the tank, and then you just start going crazy on it.
Yeah, you could spike it.
Okay, sure.
I just have to hopefully not get shot.
We're doing this now.
We're not doing this now. We're reconning now, but we're
Yes.
trying to be ready in case we decide that the recon mission turns into the strike mission inadvertently.
That makes sense.
That's gonna be great.
All right. So get all characters into the purple square at the top of the map.
Man, I'm mad at my son. He should be
Yeah.
here.
I'm gonna add Clathus as well. Add Rage Finder.
Where the fuck is my characters? Are they still up
Oh,
They're
there?
on the
thank
top
God,
right.
Rangefinder, you're here. Thank God.
I'm here. I'm gonna find
you're scared.
ranges for you.
Oh, there they are.
Doug's
Bring
coming.
Horus.
You said the top right, Tim, and I was looking in the left.
Oh yeah, I should probably bring Wisp.
Blue watches euthanasia.
Probably should bring your daughter.
Yeah, I should probably bring.
Are we bringing our POW too?
You know,
You're bringing Kane with you. You're gonna leave her over at Smokey's.
Oh, leave her at Smokey. She'd love that.
yeah, she could play at Smokies.
She can
Smokey
stay
update their taste.
there.
I'll have to hire one of his kids as a babysitter, I suppose.
I mean, that's easy enough. Considering all that you've done for them, they'll be like, yeah, I'll
What you
watch your
going,
prisoner. Yeah.
Roku approaches, points to the half female one. Isabella,
Isabella. Yep.
shank her if she moves too far away.
With pleasure.
Try to keep her alive.
Thanks, Isabella.
It's
You're the best.
more fun if you shank them and they can still live, so they can be shanked again.
She's like, oh, I'm going for the lower back. It's kidneys all day long.
Shankonomics.
Shankonomics.
This is my
That's the
nightmare.
token fish. Where am I going?
Pat her on the head, lean over, and let the side of my beak push against her lip. Oh, thanks, sweetie. You gave me a kiss for luck.
Planes 35 by 55.
Nothing I love more than pissing this lady off.
Make her suffer.
She talked mean to me. That's just rude.
Oh, God, this is a very close range map.
That would be alright.
Oh shit! I forgot.
Oh, I like the table on the side. That will make things so much quicker.
Yeah, that was intentional. It was after I built the map. I was like, yeah, we need to do this. So we'll put this on the map layer. You still see them when I put them on the map layer?
What, the tables?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
You just have to scroll over it a bit more. That's it.
I just didn't want to keep clicking them when I was
Oh yeah, no, I made that
took a layer.
mistake weird too when I was moving back to Pitford map.
Okay. So the terrain in the wastelands is pretty varied. There's a lot of craters, a lot of old buildings. Though you can still see for a few kilometers in every direction if you get up to some point with a little bit of elevation. And the track of the tank was known, it's fairly well known, and you have a good map to it. So it doesn't require any skill checks to find where it's just kind of passing through. There's an old building that's been shelled out that you can use as a vantage point to watch it move across a stretch of territory and see kind of like how it's interacting and what it's doing. It's just walking. It's walking slow. It's definitely not walking at full movement. And it's every couple paces it stops, swivels its turret, seems to survey the territory, and then continues to walk again. It's all highly repetitive.
Was it mostly just staying in kind of like the same areas, or like moving like have a kilometers kind of circuit?
It's a circuit. It's a circular. It seems to have like a route in mind. You can see on the ground it's already tread this path before.
But it has like a very like wide area that it's traveling in, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. If we were to track it, it'd probably take like a couple days to see its full circuit.
Possibly. There really is. But again, you don't have any idea of like how deep it's going to go. It comes by, it seems like every day. So maybe one day.
Okay.
Oroko's just kind of playing with the makeshift spike they have. I'm kind of terrified, I'm not gonna lie. I could die.
Yeah, that's fair.
Very well good.
Well, no time like the present.
And
Right. So then that building's over here then.
Yeah, it's a burned out building. All right, so what we have here is we have two elevation points on the left and the right. All of the rocks are line of sight blockers, and the elevation points put you above the turret, but not above the small guns. The turret is going to be indicated by the cannon icon here. So wherever this icon is where the turret is facing.
Got it.
Is it since this is pretty wide open ground?
Yep.
Would it be safe to assume some characters who don't want to be this close could be like off screen?
Yeah, they
right
can be
now?
off screen, yeah. I left
Lynn's-
a little
Lynn
bar
did.
on the bottom there to be like the off screen characters.
All right, that's where Lynn's going.
Or you go off to the right hand side if it's easier, because it'll be amongst all the tables.
Yeah, I'll put him there.
Little safe zone.
Recommend anyone else who's not hacking or trying to sneak up on to go there.
But to get to that building, I'd have to go past the tank.
Yeah, which way are we coming from?
Yeah.
It doesn't really matter which way you're coming from. You could go either way.
I guess we could.
Okay.
What do
I guess what Colonel will do is he'll take up a point on the building with his android, kind of like start observing the tank.
And I'll put Sancho over here. He's behind the building, just like stealthed up. He's naked right now. He's not invisible, but he is naked. And he's hyping himself up to start walking in front of the tank.
I know you meant Roko, but I love that you said Sancho, because that also sounds like something he would do, is just be naked in front of a tank. Like, what's up?
I meant Rocco. Fuck.
It's okay.
else was
It's
doing
funny.
So I would also
say no.
measure your distances.
Oh, I will.
Right.
Like this is meters square.
How do you like make a joint? I guess
A joint.
like to make multiple.
Oh, right click again.
Oh, thank you. Okay.
Oh, that way. Got you. So it looks like that.
This thing's not too far away right now.
Oh shit! That's what I said when I saw the size of the map.
Yeah, it's a tight map.
Yeah, so Rocco can double move 20 meters around. I like that we have Thud and Ned flanking.
Actually, that might make sense.
Do they have the rockets? Like, who has the rockets, I guess?
Thud would.
We have two. Who is the other one?
I don't know who the other one is.
Yeah, who's going to be the carry the other rocket? This is a 50 by 50 meter map. Yeah.
What?
Okay, actually, I got a better idea. I'm gonna go with Ned. I was gonna go with Ned. Do you have the computer?
Sandra will have the other rocket.
Yes. Yeah, you take up position on the roof.
I'll be right here, where I can easily duck behind this wall.
All right.
Actually, what my plan is, I'm gonna have the android actually look through the scope while scanning the robot. Then
For
later
that,
back,
Sandra will only take 2 of those rockets, while Thud can have the other 4.
Okay.
Just because Thud is in a more advantageous position to hit things that are necessary, while Sancho can just do the like debilitating rockets, the ones that are meant to annoy / target like the legs.
Right.
And that's why we save more damage.
Alright.
Oh, there we go.
She made it.
My
Oh,
head,
thank gosh.
I don't know why.
It's
Good,
good
just
you're
in
here.
time, man.
Just in time for things to go bad.
Shit's
Oh,
about to go
fuck.
pear-shaped.
Of course it does. Oh, sorry about that, y'all.
All good.
Oh, good.
Just need you to get on this map. How are we gonna do like this turn base? Like, how are we gonna handle?
Side by side. And so we're going to do this kind of like you do. Just normal initiative, nothing crazy. So one side wins the initiative. Since you guys are striking first against the target, you're obviously going to go first. And then
Okay.
that's going to act as a surprise round. And then it'll go to initiative. And we'll see who wins that.
Do we have a mini for the android?
No, I don't think we ever made one.
No.
I'll be right back.
we
You
need
get on
one.
that to me.
Okay.
I don't know my profile, but apparently, it was like sent to the token. Problem.
Yeah, I'm just grabbing one from my token page. Just a generic token. So where am I dropping it? The
I
Android.
have no idea. I got no clue. I'm not in front of a TV. I'm not in front of a computer right now.
Ned?
Why don't you put him by Thud, actually?
Okay.
Why? Okay.
And it's going to be controlled by all players. So where is Thud? There it is. Opposite end of it.
Yep.
Okay. Well, unless anyone has anything else they wish to do, Rocco is gonna stealth up.
Yeah, make those stealth checks. Get as close as you can. This is the other fun part. It's just like a skirmish game where you're doing your deep strikes. You're rolling for map position early on.
Okay, what's my stealth check?
It's whatever your stealth check is if you want to stealthing.
Any bonus for invisible?
Not against this target.
Well, this is gonna make the recon mission go really fucking quick.
And this is why Thud didn't volunteer with his cloaking system.
Okay.
But no negatives either.
Which is helpful.
Yep, because you're still doing micro terrain, line of sight, getting behind things, being mindful of where the eye clusters are and trying to stay in like where they're not overlapping.
What kind of check is this? Is this a concealed movement? Silent action?
Concealed movement,
Okay.
so it doesn't know you're there. You just need the one to get to an area of as close as you need to get. So you can see where the cannon's facing, and the closest rock to get to is this little one right here.
All right, Roko got it.
Okay.
So yeah, if we're doing like, well, I guess you could do a double move, huh?
Yeah,
Would that make it stealth?
don't worry about movement. Like, again, you made your thing.
okay.
Put yourself where you want to go.
Okay. Jeez. Yeah, you say rocks block line of sight.
Yep, rocks block line of sight. So you can get right up on that little rock right there if you want to get close. Get up to this one over here if you want to get closer. You just can't be on the vehicle itself, because then that you're within its sight lines.
So Roko just books it from the, well, not really books it, quickly walks from around the building, past the rock to this rock right here, just so he's right next to it.
A little bit of low crawling.
Oh yeah.
Do a barrel roll. So
All right, apologies.
it's all right. Roko's in position. The tank is doing one of its stops. Stop. Turn the cannon. Cannon's turned to the south.
All right. Anyone else want to do anything, or is it Roko still just kind of walking onto this thing?
I think Ned would want to be trying to get a view of the tank and trying to make any assessments of any like slap-on type changes that may have occurred. You mentioned earlier in the session that over so many years, that there would be probably some changes. He's just trying to get a sense for what seems to be there, what seems to be missing. Is there any obvious, major changes to the configuration that he would expect from his relic knowledge?
Definitely. So,
and what should he roll against for that?
I'm gonna want a perception type C roll,
Okay.
because you have relic knowledge, so we don't have to worry about intelligence.
Yep. All right. Let's see. Perception. So.
Oh, that's good. You
No,
did it.
that should do it.
Okay.
There you go.
Uh-huh.
So, I'm going to open up some details about the thing itself. Now, it's you're able to see that the armor on its tracks is light and can be punched with small arms. It's got DV,
Okay.
so DV would be 50, so a small arm can get through that. It's got bulked up pretty good, but you can see that it's a patch job. So as this takes damage, over time, it's going to reduce in functionality. And so at 600 to 400, it's full movement. At 399 to 200, it's at 50% reduction in its total movement. You can do, if you can do a significant amount of damage really quickly to those tracks, you're going to make it very slow. You can see that the small guns, each of them is lightly armored. They're heavy pulse rifles. There's 4 of them. They're gonna have that 4 shots. But you don't see any extended cabling for backup power supplies, which means they probably have the standard complement of 26 shots. So there's a limit to how much ammo this thing can put down range. So at 4 shots a pop, it's only going to be firing for like 5 rounds and then get 2 more rounds of split shots. It's not going to be able to do sustained fire.
Right.
And those are, again, lightly armored. You can take those down. The optical nodes. You can see that the optical nodes themselves are the kind that you are familiar with that can track heat sinks. But if it's one of those kinds, it's going to be vulnerable to large bursts of high energy. such as like a flashbang, mutant powers like heat pulse, and it'll blind the optics in the direction that it's looking in. It will literally see nothing. And so blind like that, it's gonna have to rely on its bore sights in order to pick up targets and shoot. Which is very limited. These are very, very tiny. They're gonna require the called shot for an eye to hit. They once you hit one, it's destroyed.
You're talking about the optics still?
Yep, the optical nests. Right. And
how many are there? Is it one or is it multiple?
4 optical nests.
Got it.
And the cannon itself, that seems to be an original. The cannon is got original plated armor on it, and no small arms fire is going to do any damage to that thing. The only way to what you would do in the past is you would hit it with a rocket of some kind and try to like bend the barrel or obstruct it, so it can't fire as well. It's also, if it has the same battery complement of what one of these tanks had in the past, it should only have 10 shots.
Right. 10's plenty.
It's like a next to the PC.
Yep. 10 shots, and that's all it's going to be able to do, and it's going to have to recharge. Now you can see it's got a port at the top. That's probably where the AI brain case is. So someone's got to climb up on that thing, open the hatch, and get access to its primary, like its central brain. There'll be ports there that can be jacked into. So Rocco, if he gets on there, is going to have to do some wire work. So what do you do?
What do people think?
Yeah.
Do we want to withdraw and come back another time? How do we want to do this? We didn't really prep everything that I mentioned last time. Like I mentioned possibly getting like paint bombs or tar bombs to try to take out the optical nests.
Right.
Without destroying them.
Definitely not ready to fight this thing. Rocco's just wanted to see if it starts sneaking around this. If he starts sneaking around this close, would this thing automatically detect him? And he's right here, right now, and it hasn't seen him yet. So he's kind of satisfied with how close he can get. So he's ready to fucking pop smoke.
Okay. So are we satisfied for this outing, or does anyone else want to?
Rocco does. Yeah, Rocco's going to try one more thing really quick, unless someone else has something else to do.
Well, I think I'm good.
Okay. So while still cloaked up, Rocco is gonna kind of just like poke himself out and stand kind of like at a T-pose and see if anything just immediately starts tracking him.
Right, so the optical nodes, there's a band of them around the middle of the turret section, and they begin to spin and turn until you have 2 of them that are overlapping you in sight.
And with that, Rocco's going to dip back behind the rock.
Turret moves to this position, and they're tracking. They don't see anything, and the tank begins to move on.
Oh, Rocco's satisfied. He's going to wait till it gets out of the area, and then he's going to want to take off. Holy fucking shit.
Is it?
It's walking away.
Just gonna let it walk away.
Yeah, you guys want to paint bombs and smoke.
Yep. All right. So Rocco's satisfied. He'll fall back to the building, decloak, and just kind of wave for everyone to meet back up.
Hey, Tim?
Yeah.
I see nothing in the rules, but is there such a thing as an anti-tank grenade?
Yeah, we can easily make one. I don't see why not. Melt a bomb.
Yeah, and I'm a little unclear, what the distinction is that chemical technician can make grenades, and it can make like fuel for flamethrowers and things like that, but he can't make rockets.
To hell with that. Now he can.
Okay.
Why not? It's just solid fuel he's making.
Yep. Right.
Yeah, it's just a propellant. He's making a propellant, putting it inside a chassis. It's no different than a grenade. It's just a grenade that flies. You gotta slap stabilizers on it. Doesn't mean it flies true. It's gonna take some experimentation. But you work with a chemical smith and gunsmith work together. They're gonna make a rocket.
Yep.
I mean, come on. You just slap some fireworks on some arrows, put them inside a tube, and you got yourself a Korean hawacha. It's good stuff.
Yeah, I mean, from one angle, Ned is like, is there any way we can capture this thing without destroying it? Because what would be cooler than having a power system for our sand crawler would be having both a sand crawler and a crab tank.
Really?
But can we realistically take it out without destroying it? That's the question.
Well, Roko, I got it pretty close to it, and I was right there on it before it started tracking me. So it does have sensors, but it looks like it's completely still visual based rather than electromagnetic detection.
New question, Tim. Does Ned think he could produce thermal smoke?
Yes, Ned thinks he's fairly certain he can create a white floss.
Yeah, I'm just thinking that if he believes that the sensors are more heat sig, that creating blocking from various modalities is safe redundancy.
It's not bad. So Roko identified that it was tracking him by some kind of motion tracker.
Just need something to block that or cover my advance, and I can get up there with the spike and
I mean, one of
get
the
you a
things.
new little baby here.
Yeah, like one of the things I was willing to do was Django was going to take Whisper and just keep riding like back and forth, forcing the cannon to keep following him. Not
Okay.
the greatest thing in the world, but it keeps cannon from looking at Roko.
How fast is your horse?
Dude, my horse, like Whisper's fast as fuck.
He's got like 8 legs, doesn't he?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if you're willing to try that.
Speed. Yeah, its default speed without double moving is 21.
I'm not so worried about the cannon as I would be the 4 heavy carbines backing you.
That's what I'm also worried about, is they might switch to me even if you are distracting the cannon, because it might have pressure sensors. I didn't touch it. I don't know if it has that. It could just pick up that I'm climbing it, and I'm then a very crunchy Swiss cheese.
So, Tim, you said they have wide angles. Surely, though, there's like the possibility of getting flush against the surface of the tank and them not being able to target him.
Yeah, if you can get under it.
Under the tank. That's
Yeah.
what it would take.
Yeah, the guns have
But
clear lines. Yeah, when you're talking like a dead zone just underneath the guns on the top. Yeah, if you can get inside the tank's like immediate area, none of the guns can hit them. You can stomp them, but that's its only weapon. Then it has to be able to stomp them.
But then, how do I get in? Is there an access port at the bottom? I don't know if you saw any. I wasn't really looking, unfortunately.
Now, Roko didn't see anything like that. You got to rodeo that boy.
Yeah, part of me feels like we should go for the reducing its movement. That's the most vulnerable spot we spotted, and minus 50 isn't super vulnerable, but it's at least open to small arms fire, and that's mostly what we have. I'd also look to me it'll be the most replaceable piece because it's already ad lib. So, take that out. We reduce its, rotation, and we greatly reduce its mobility. So it can't run away at some point if we're actually threatening it. What do other people think? I mean, we can do multiple things simultaneously with our large of a group, but
It would be much harder to replace the movement, like the treads and the legs on this thing, than it would be to replace the guns. Are the
Right.
optics attached to the small arms, or is that just something for the main cannon?
no, the optics look to be separate.
Yeah,
It's on a
separate.
separate location, so we could take out the optics. It's like targeting an eye, so not exactly easy, but how armored were the optics?
No armor.
None. Okay. So the guns at least had, the small guns at least had light armor, but that shouldn't be a problem if we want to destroy them. Again, I would hope that we could figure out something clever that would allow us to disable them without destroying them.
I mean, Colonel could very easily get on top or underneath this thing to plant on one of the drones. Roko, if you're getting a little some cold feet over there.
My feet are robotic.
Always cold.
I definitely think we should just outright destroy the optics. I like my ideas to blind them, but
I could try taking the optics out too. It's just I don't know how much I'm going to be able to carry.
Well,
It'd
guys,
still be not too obvious. Well, yeah, you could snipe them, honestly.
right.
Both me and
How durable do they look, Tim? If I had to make an estimate.
Glass bottle durability.
Wow. Okay then. That's not a great design.
I'd imagine they're a precision equipment. It's like the same
Right.
idea as like any other kind of like optical lensing on any kind of machine. They're brittle.
Sure.
The whole point is they're normally recessed and harder to hit.
Right, and that's exactly what he described.
Yeah,
Okay.
they're small, hard to hit, but if you get in there, it's like the exhaust. The exhaust is always the weakest point in every vehicle.
I mean, if you take that out, the small arms might have a harder time sensing me. At least just for enough time to rip the top open and get in.
Right, that's what I want. I want to take out the optics, take out the treads, maybe after the optics, and then see if we can't salvage the rest. And if it's proving that we can't, we destroy the small guns because they're going to be the biggest threat because of mobility.
Maybe
Maybe
use the rodeo skill.
it wouldn't be the worst for fuck, I'm spacing your name. What's your name? Django to ride back and forth. I mean, it's a ranged vehicle. I don't think it's going to try to close the distance, and if he's distracted and not moving too much, it gives you guys better opportunity to take out said weak points instead of trying to chase it down.
Yeah, I'd feel better about that after we take out the optics.
It's not a bad
Because
idea.
he implied that Ned believes there's still some capacity to fire. It's just, very much reduced. But if they happen to track a gun across the target, they could possibly still pop off a shot. So it's still risky, but not nearly as risky.
So for stats sake, it's treating it as target is blinded.
Right.
So they'll be just like any other human being blinded. So it'll have that negative 40.
Oh, that's something to do. So I think maybe do we even really need to go grab anything then? I mean, it sounds like we can hit it now,
I think we could hit it now.
especially with our other sniper here.
Oh, there you go.
Yep. But I think we should simultaneously target all 4 optics. Don't let one sniper try to take them all.
We have
And
we have
if
2
the-
snipers is the problem. We don't have the 4.
Yeah, well,
But we've got a
Thud
few
can-
single hand shots that might luck out, like Thud, like you were saying.
I was saying Thud can target it with his machine gun. He's got really good skill. So, even with the small, target, he might be able to hit it with one of his shots.
Yeah.
Fair. Okay,
Way to
and-
fire.
And Lynn just made his assault rifle automatic, so he could just be popping at him too.
Perhaps we ought to get going before we think about it too much.
All right,
All
yeah.
right.
My will to live is still small. I can do this. Okay.
Okay, so
Everyone's,
shooting out an eye on a carefully aimed attack is a -30.
Okay. Working on it.
Any aimed attack, it's gonna have to be some distance away, so it can't see you. Low to the ground, prone, so off map. If you're taking a snapshot, like if you're coming around like a rock or something like that, that's fine. That's -50.
So,
So-
if Thud wants to do that, he wants to take a snapshot from around a rock.
So Lynn couldn't be here on the cliff aiming.
Yep, that'd be out of his line of sight.
Okay.
Or actually, I guess if he doesn't have to, Thud
Yeah.
would just as soon just carefully aim and then fire.
Be up on the cliff. Okay.
Yeah.
How do you do that, Colonel? How do you draw that line of sight?
Just use a pen.
Oh,
Yep. So
There's
then,
a-
Just
yeah.
pen. Just click and click.
Yep, there's a line tool, the pen for.
yeah, there's a measuring tool, and if you go to the measuring tool and you click on it, you can put shape, line, grid, snap to center, and fade delay, linger. So it'll stay there. It'll actually have the measurement on it. You just gotta drag it. But if you click the screen again, it'll pop off.
would Lynn count as being a cover if he's prone on this cliff face?
Yes,
All right, cool.
shooting from cover.
How tall is the thing again for up to its optics?
Its height is, I have it all here too, 4 meters tall.
Oh, okay.
I thought it was much bigger.
Should Roko do a stealth check again to like get close?
Yeah, you'd have to do the stealth checks to get close.
All right, this is the big kahuna.
Also remember, you can dodge its cannon.
All right, that was supposed to be Roko, but yeah, Roko's stealth
Yeah,
16.
16. Yeah, you
He
nailed
definitely
it.
passed. I feel like I was just here.
So, question, Tim.
Go for it.
There was something that was said about aim shots and like
Snapshots.
only the first shot counts as aimed or
Yeah,
something
only
like
the
that.
first shot counts as aimed.
So then what's the penalty for my other 9 shots?
-50.
-50. Got it. All right. I'm going to take my first shot then, and then I'll adjust to -50.
Okay. Yeah, and everyone
Lynn
can take their
shoot
shots.
thrice.
Just
The first
type-
one's negative
Yeah.
30?
Yeah, first shot would be -30 if you're aiming for an eye. After that, it's -50 for every shot after that during the same round.
20 points of damage.
Well, that's one optic out.
All right. Well, then I'm shooting it another 9 times.
Oh, Lynn hits too. Shit.
That's 2 optics out.
Okay. Now our sniper.
Yeah, 19 damage.
Holy shit. That's a high ass.
he just has to look down the scope. It does all the fucking work.
As it should be.
That's another optic out. One optic left.
That's for our android.
Take the shot.
Fuck, I realized I never actually put in my stealth shit. Okay, hello.
This is our shooting, or is this your android?
So,
This is my Android. Sorry. Let me fix that. Real quick.
I think you hit if you're aiming. It's negative 30, which makes it 98.
How much damage does that rifle do?
Not much.
Not much.
It doesn't have to do any. It just has to hit.
Oh.
Okay, good.
Yeah, 1 point of damage is enough to blow the optic. That's all 4 optical
Nice.
nests destroyed.
Nice.
It's blind.
It's blind. Get it! Take his lunch money!
Oh, so question. Since I didn't take the other 9 shots at the optics, can I take 9 shots at one of the treads?
Yeah, just kind of shift shot down.
So it's minus 50 for those you said?
No, because you're going for treads.
Oh, okay. So what's the minus for that?
Sorry, it is 50. That's his DV. It's negative 50.
Yeah, that's what I thought you said
Yeah.
in the chat earlier.
I thought we were talking about the optics DV because it was the same.
Right. It's the same though. Yep.
Lind will
Alright.
also do the same. He has 2 more shots left with his
Yeah,
rifle.
pop.
All right.
I'm helping.
The 9 shots. Miss.
Oof.
That it.
Yeah, and you go ahead and total all your stuff
No,
together.
Lind misses.
Oof.
Lind misses both of those so bad.
Ting ting.
So far, only 1 miss. That's 4 shots, 5 shots, 6 shots,
Yes, keep distracting her, please.
7 shots, 8 shots, 9 shots, 8 hits. I will total.
Okay. Any other shots going into the tracks?
Yeah, at this point I might as well
Where's Django on the map?
Django's right here. Top. Rode out from around one of the rocks. I should have a clean enough shot
Yeah.
at any of its treads.
Okay, so just riding out from the rock from behind it.
Yeah, basically the way I'm looking at it to avoid Rocco, I'm gonna start coming back down here and then basically go back and forth to keep it away from looking at him
Yeah.
on the off chance. Alright, well,
Do you have Cassidy with you?
Cassidy and Dog are on my horse with me. Let's roll.
Wow.
Roll it out.
She gotta learn what danger is. Alrighty, so let's see. What's my range thing? And you said it's meters squared for this?
It's just meters.
Okay. Then within range of every gun. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and go with the 2 shots from the shotgun pistol.
Yeah, you do have the missile combat firing from moving animal or ground machine, so you have that negative 10.
Still hits with that pistol. Shit.
Yep.
So, the total for Thud is 200. On the nose.
200.
Oh, that's really nice. That's really nice.
Oof. Missed with the second shot.
And no odd odds. Thank you very much for your jinxing me earlier in the game.
Right? And how much from Django?
Django only did about 26 damage with that shot. The second one missed. And Cassidy is gonna go ahead and take a shot.
We're in our second profile, 50% movement.
Yeah.
Oh, Cassidy missed with the 22. Alright, keep moving.
Ned's gonna take a shot with his laser carbine, even though he's got a low chance of success.
So we're
Ambushes,
trying to mitigate the damage to his
ambushes.
weapons, right?
Yeah, you're not trying not to destroy the chassis.
Right.
Oh, Sancho, you beautiful man.
Hola!
Oh my gosh. That's Ned, which says laser carbine. That's not Thud. That's
Yeah.
Ned. So 53 fucking points of damage from that shot.
Damn.
Well, it's 2d20 plus 10, so that's close to max.
Yeah.
16 and 17. So,
Actually, it's more than max because he's got pluses from his weapon expert.
Yep.
He rolled a 17 and a 16.
It can only turn 180 degrees around, and it is 50% movement.
Sancho, you gonna shoot that rocket?
Yeah, I'm trying to program it in real quick, but the hell with it. Just a straight deal from there. Put it out.
What is Sancho hitting?
Sancho is aiming for the treads with the rocket launcher.
You just hear that report. Comes up with a tread feather. Ease! Woo!
50. Alright, so that's a hit. Now for damage. D100 plus 2.
It's just band of brothers. You guys are just bullying this like one panther.
Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me.
I am impressed. Man, he sold me a lemon. That's bullshit, man.
Just like glance off the side.
I want my money back.
I know, right?
Damn.
Good silver for that shit.
All right, is any more shots, or is it Roko's time to climb? Because he could make it easily.
Yeah, it's movement. There's no more ranged.
I'm gonna make a couple more shots with Ned. He's got his cyber stuff he could still
Pew,
fire.
pew, 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 pew.
I'll wait. Yeah, just please hurt this thing more.
Yeah.
I'm trying.
That cannon is dangerously close pointed at Roko. I just realized.
Oh yeah, that's facing in his direction.
Why?
So I actually hit for 30. Let's see, with the eye pulsar. Where the fuck am I? There I am.
Yeah, you're
Oh
just
my fucking god!
you're just in its threat range.
I'm gonna use that. Did I get 4?
I mean, not counting the cover.
And
One.
Roko
Oh, yeah,
can
you
easily
can
run
hit him.
around.
Two hits with the eye lasers for a total of 36.
$36 damage into the tracks.
Yep.
Slowly, it's almost down.
And I gotta take off charges for all my shots.
Now, is the weakness of all AI systems are their eyes?
That's what we targeted.
Yeah. Okay, I think that's everybody. Then Roko's got movement.
Yep.
Movement phase.
Yeah, Roko is really hoping those small guns will be shit at aiming, or at least focused on everything else going on around it. And he's gonna floop the pig. Here he goes.
All right, grapple check.
Oh, you sweet thing. What's his defense value?
For the chassis, the defense value is 35. You don't need that because it can't dodge, so it's 0
Okay, cool.
for a touch.
I have to automatically miss to not
Yep.
get it. And can I attempt 2 grapples since I have both my cybernetic arms?
I would say yes. They move independently of each other.
Holy shit!
Damn.
Yeah, that second one will save him.
It's slippery.
Wow.
Slap. Come on.
All the headlight fluid running down the legs.
Yeah. All the headlight fluid.
Thank God I argued that before I did that. Oh, I'd be so mad. All right, Roko is on this beast.
I can say I think Roko is leaking some
Yeah.
headlight fluid right now.
Gotta get that skill check now, right? For riding a big creature for a grapple.
Oh, that's Roko who does that.
Yeah, Roko's got to do that. Yeah.
I think I gotta update my grapple skill because his arms.
One of the best uses of the grapple skill is riding. So what's your grapple at now?
Fucking, of course. What's it? I have a grapple of 1.
Type C. It is.
And the average of strength. which I can use the strength of my arms, right?
Yeah.
All right, so that's 110 plus what? Agility, accuracy?
Actually, and agility. Divide by 3.
All right,
Yeah.
perfect. Thank you.
Oh, you did find it?
Yeah.
So I'm looking at it right here for holding on grapple too. I'll find where it actually says which attributes it
passes.
was. Very
He
nice.
needs an 83 or less, and he passed the 58.
So he's got the grapple. He's on it. There is no discharge of an EM field. It's just cold steel under your hands.
Oh, let's start this.
They're like, oh, good. Because you look around you, there are the electrical studs of an EM field system.
Oh,
They're small. You can see the little copper that like wire that comes down away from it down into the chassis itself, and they're all corroded.
oh God, it's old. God.
That system doesn't work anymore.
All right, guessing I can't rip the hull open quite yet.
No, not yet. That'll be next round. So if that, no other movement. We have Django's movement.
Yeah, I mean, all I'm going to be doing is moving to draw the attention.
Yep.
Yep.
And initiative.
Alrighty.
Please let us go first.
Oh, I got it.
A 4.
Django.
Holy sh! What the fuck?
He's got his
Django
pistols.
plus 7 initiative.
And he rolled a 9, so.
Yep. Yeah, he's using his pistols. He's using them right now, so he gets that huge bonus for gunslinger.
He,
All right, that goes to the players. It is an active round. Round 1.
Yeah,
Alright.
guys could... Oh yeah, range attacks. I should probably switch back to Lind.
So ranged attacks and movement. Get him paint your targets.
Yeah, Carol's just gonna spend his turn aiming.
Thud's going for the chassis.
Yeah.
Oof. Roko's on the chassis.
Well,
Are you going for the tracks or chassis?
I'm going for the tracks, I thought.
Yeah, because you got it painted to the chassis.
Oh. Sorry. My bad.
It's all right.
I don't know how to undo that, actually.
There you go.
The measure and then click again.
Oops, I just got rid of lids. Sorry.
Oh no.
It's okay.
There we go.
Yeah, I can't unpaint someone's measurement line. Okay, so shooters, take your shots. DV is a 50 for the treads.
Yep.
And they're, they're coming apart. Those spider legs aren't doing so well.
Yeah, Thud's gonna keep up with the chain gang for now and hold on to the
Whoa.
rockets.
Oops. There goes Lind. He might have hit once.
Here's a miss.
Nope, Lind missed every shot.
Oof. Just pecking off the surface of that armor.
I think he
Jang-
hit 8 times, I'm pretty sure.
Django's putting shots into the tracks too.
yep.
Yep, good. Everybody drop their dice for all of their shots.
Oh, yeah.
It's taking them.
I was making sure the measurements were good for that.
Yeah.
Damn.
Had a girl. Still not good enough, but I had a girl.
Yeah, even with a 95, like total roll, those shotguns still hit.
No,
Yeah, because he's got the 129. It's pretty good.
Yep. He only good at one thing.
Yeah,
Well,
I
on
mean,
track.
if you're good at kicking, be good at kicking, right? I mean, the 22 missed, but whatever.
Well, yeah, but that wasn't even Django. That was supposed to be
Paragon?
Cassidy.
Oh, okay.
And Cassidy's literally a basic character.
Yeah, Paragon missed. Then,
Let me double check one thing.
so give me damage totals.
The distance between. Oh, I can do it. Screw it. Sancho!
Thud on treads 225.
225.
Oh man, I think with that combined with the shotguns, the tracks are fucked.
Yep, we're down to 75% movement reduction.
All right.
On a tank with no tracks.
And Sancho!
Oh my, I'm at a hit.
On the
And
tracks
back.
with the fireball. Whoop.
And max damage.
There you go.
Tracks are blown.
Got it.
I didn't realize it was a Hot Wheels tank.
Tragic.
This, you can see it still has some limited mobility.
Yeah, it's limping.
Yep, it can limp and it can still turn, but very slowly. And what do we got for Colonel going into the small guns?
You just aiming.
Oh, just aiming in? All right.
Yeah.
That's everyone's ranged?
Yep.
All right, Rocco, climb.
God, do I have to climb?
Oh, yeah, you gotta climb it.
Okay,
It's moving, it's bucking.
cool. Is it bucking?
Kind of. I mean, it just got shot the shit out of. A lot of stuff. There's some bucking there.
All right, what would that check be then?
Let's see. Standard climbing check for this.
Yeah, what would be? I don't think there's a climb check for tank on the climbing menu.
Yeah, it depends on what this overall thing is effectively count as.
A tree.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what do you think, Timmy?
Yeah, it'd probably be like a tree. It's not, there's a lot of handholds.
Okay, cool. Let me fucking see this thing.
Strength and agility added together divided by 2.
All right. So I need to roll less than 97.
Not bad. So I'll get that 99 again. He's up. So
Damn it.
He
I keep-
rolled
I
with a
forget-
7 in it.
don't worry about remembering to switch between the character token things though. We know which ones do. So you're up on top. You got to the position. You got an armored well at the very top. It's like a manhole cover.
Yeah. So, Rocco is pretty of the one-track mind. Can he pull on it? And if not, he's going to try to punch through it.
It's got handholds.
He's going to try to pull on it.
All right. Type G strength.
Oof.
Damn.
Indeed. Would punching the shit out of it help?
It is the armor of the tank itself.
Oh.
So
You
it would
also
do
have
very
your
little.
He succeeded. His strength, his arms count as
Yeah.
a strength of 110, and so he needed 81
Yeah.
or less to get it.
Got it.
That's all right. You got it.
You feel the hinges on this thing strain. You feel heat as the entire thing, as the maglocks are trying to hold on. Something shorts out. There's a minor explosion underneath you, and the entire top just comes flying off.
Rocco the entire time going, ah! Fucking screws popping out of his skull. His lenses snap a little.
Just doing that struggle stress, just ripping it off. Yeah.
All right, here we go.
You have a weird interface before you. You have a panel board, some circuits, controllers, and a large piece of organic matter.
Oh fuck.
It's a cyborg.
Rogo's gonna look at that, then look at the spike he has, and see if anything looks like he can connect it.
Yeah, you have a again. It's like a universal interface.
Oh fuck yeah! So can Roko still act, or is he waiting?
No, he'd have to wait till the next round. He's got that thing off.
Okay.
Yeah, he has
Okay.
to make that connection. Is that everyone's shots? Everyone's movements?
Yep.
Think so?
Yep.
Django needs to move.
I mean, let's see. We'll go
What's
ahead.
that cannon doing?
Cut back over.
Yeah, we're gonna find out soon.
Yeah, we'll cut back over this way.
Thank
Okay.
you. I was really worried.
That heat pulse registered as a cannon shot.
Oh shit.
Eh.
Oh no! No!
Uh-oh.
Is that thing supposed to be glowing?
Yeah. As that cannon turns and opens fire on Sancho.
Oh no.
Blink.
And this is why Ned was not next to
Oh
Sancho.
no! So let's
Mammy
take a look.
pendejo.
Just has a plus 10 because it's blinded. So
Ned hits the dirt
105.
behind his rock.
What is Sancho's? I don't know. Your defense value doesn't matter. What's his dodge? Dodge agility.
My defense value matters.
Just not your armor.
Not my armor. Yeah,
Yeah.
I was gonna say armor, but
Yeah, you can
let's
dodge
see.
this.
Minus armor. Let's see. Currently 64.
Holy shit.
Whoa.
Is that with the displacement?
That's with displacement.
Got it. That makes sense.
Yeah,
No
so-
habla inglés.
Yep. Hold on. 64?
64.
It missed you by 5.
Oh shit.
Just giant Hadoken.
Yeah. Just,
And a small Sancho shaped like like split.
now, what your displacement doesn't protect you from is the blast.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Just
That's
your
what,
armor.
that's what the health is for.
So your armor protects you from the blast. This is a DV of 75. Or sorry, not DV. Strength value of 75. Just armor. At an 18.
I'm pretty sure that's gonna hit. Let's see, my with armor and without,
Dodge.
so no dodge, no
Yeah,
No
just a
displacement.
grenade.
28.
All right, so that's a hit.
I mean, yeah.
2d20 plus 10.
Oh, that's all you're gonna
Yeah.
do? You had me scared.
42 damage.
Okay, I mean that still hurt, but
Sancho's
the
back
same
in the
amount of
hospital.
absolutely fuck you. But
Yeah. As that shot comes out, boom! Blows that whole section of wall out, puts a crater down on the ground that Sancho can Yamcha in.
whatever, I'm fine.
Start with firecrackers, go to hand grenades, then go to cannons. Just build up an immunity to explosives.
Small guns. We've got a lot of small gun shots. So we got small gun shots at the horse. We got small gun shots. Oh man, come on. Out at Lind. We got small gun shots out at Thud. You guys are covered though from your position. Colonel is sealed. We got small gun shots out at Ned, who is it's behind. It's unfortunate. Ned, you're on strong cover.
Okay. Yeah, he's
So-
prone now too.
Yeah. So you're going to be hard to hit. So you guys do your defenses. This one does not include your agility or dodge. It just includes your armor and whatever covers you have. Strike values for the guns are at negative 40, and they are 95 plus 25. So we have a negative 15 plus 110 is the strike value.
Oh, good.
Oh yeah, no,
Just armor?
It's a beast. Armor and the cover you have.
Okay, the cover I have is 30.
So what's the cover again?
So for missile combat, target's prone, 15.
And then from cover as well.
Foxhole, trench, ruin, rubble, or fire is 20.
Okay.
So 35.
Defending from stone or metal wall behind a vehicle, 25.
What would Lind count as being at right at the moment?
Prone.
You said the cliff's face
Yeah.
counted as cover.
Oh yeah, they cover. I'm just saying he's prone right now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's stone.
So is that prone plus the stone or just the
Yeah,
stone?
they'd be both together. So the
Okay,
first
cool.
one against Ned's a mess. I got an 89. There's no way.
Okay.
Yeah, you add up
Yeah.
all the rest of it. Your armor just whiffs
He
that
had
one.
like a he
Oh,
had
it's
like a
4 shots.
95 DV, so
Just 3 more shots, sorry. Let me drop the rest of them. There's a 90, what, DV?
Ned had a 95.
Alright, so they're all, even the 12 is a miss.
Lost a negative 40. Holy shit, with stone.
Oh yeah, no, you got a good chance of not getting shot. Against the horse that's in motion. Mm-hmm. And we have 4 shots coming in.
Oh, one of them's a crit.
Yeah, one's a crit, one's an auto miss, and I think the other 2 are.
Yeah, I'm only a minus 22 DV.
All right, so we have.
Plus whatever bonus for movement, which I don't think there is any.
There is one.
Oh.
Yeah. So for missile combat, target's dodging is a 20.
Oh, okay, then 42 tops.
If you're zigzagging at quarter movement rate, it's a 40.
Did you shoot at Lind yet?
No, not yet. Doing this
Alright,
stuff for Django's
wait,
horse. So Django's horse is gonna get cored out, it looks like.
Probably.
So we got 3 shots hit.
No,
actually-
not Whisper.
It's only D20s flat. That's it. No bonuses.
Yeah.
9 damage. That's it.
Oh, thank God. Yeah, Whisper's actually good.
Yeah, just got a couple of singes across the fur.
Oh, wait. One of those was a crit, though.
Oh, yeah. I should have done that one.
That's okay.
We'll do that one for the 4 damage, and we'll strike the result. D10. It's a 9. Double maximum damage, 40.
Wow.
So 40 plus the 9? Or, sorry,
Plus
40
the
plus 5.
Yeah.
All
So
right.
45 damage.
Whisper is at 0.
Oh no!
To buck the 3 of us.
Ooh, to the ground. And then against Lind. Or
Do I combine them?
Yeah.
Them together? Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So
Yeah.
his defense value is currently at 79.
79. It's 105.
That stone is what's saving him. Oh, I think 1 hit though.
Nope, the 28's a miss because you got 75. I have 105.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah, it's a miss. Yeah, you missed by 3. And against
Lind ain't built for the streets. He'd get killed very fast.
he's built for the sheets. Thud, 4 shots. I've got a lot of armor if I recall.
Yeah, but not that much. He's only got a 63 without his dodge and agility.
So only 1 shot hits.
Okay.
16 damage. The laser takes him. I'm
Out
going
of 174, so I think he can handle that.
to clear drawings.
Linda's gonna see Django take a tumble and just go, no!
No! Best buddy! Escape. We're gonna move the 3 meters it has this way.
Ah!
Yeah, you're
wait, I'm
good. You're
inside.
locked in. Yeah, you're locked in. And back to a new initiative. Three.
Keep rolling low.
I can't even beat. I can't even beat if he rolls a 1.
That's right.
Yeah, goes the players first. You know, it's 9:09 now. We should probably cut now and carry this
We
round
probably
into
should.
next week. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
All right.
Yeah.
It's it ain't ending fast.
No, it's not gonna end that fast.
Yeah. Just excited for Roku to plug that thing in.
Oh yeah, and then we get to do the hacking attempt and see if it actually works. All right, guys. So
boss
that's
man.
Mutant Epoch. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for watching in the future. Again, this is a bit of an experiment to see how the combat can change and evolving the way that the game is kind of interfaced, because it was never actually intentionally designed to be a battle map game. It was always made to kind of be more theater of the mind. That's why a lot of the maps that are produced are like there's reference. It's kind of like Advanced Legends of Dragons in the way that it was always initially made. And so this is a conversion that uses the rules as they are written. And so we might have to make a little adjustments here and there. But so far it seems to be working pretty well. Beyond that, Beans recently finished a program, and it's alpha, and it's a character generator, and that's only going to be wherever he wants to put it, but it's over at the Discord right now for the Mutant Epoch official Discord, which you can find the link to that in the description. And it works really well, and I'm abusing it already, because it takes a while to draw up characters for this. And I feel bad for him when the expansion comes out with so much more text.
That's gonna be a while.
Yeah, that's good. That's gonna be a while. Again, guys, players, thank you for joining me, and everybody have a
Awesome.
wonderful evening.
All right, thank you.
Bye bye.
Well,